As part of the considerations that must be made to successfully integrate our application with the SAP ERP, we've already addressed those related to aesthetics and user experience. Now we'll focus on the need to relate our application at the data level with SAP ERP, and on the mechanisms available to achieve it. Every application developed with Genexus can be integrated with others through different mechanisms. A particularly important one makes integration possible with an SAP ERP system. SAP is open to external developments, allowing for interaction with its business objects through BAPIs, business APIs, defined and maintained in the SAP Business Object Repository. These BAPIs are implemented as ABAP functions, making remote access possible, in other words, from outside SAP ERP, through the RFC protocol, remote function call, defined by SAP. In this context, Genexus developed the Genexus ERP connector, which allows accessing the SAP server with the appropriate credentials and obtaining, through RFC calls, all the information of the repository with all the existing BAPIs, either standard, developed by SAP, or customized, developed by the customers themselves. The latter are known as ZBAPIs. Then, the Genexus developers choose from there the BAPIs they need for the part of the application being developed. Those BAPIs are imported into Genexus and presented as external Genexus objects, which will encapsulate the logic of the business object and all its methods, to be used from within Genexus. Let's suppose, for example, that we want to incorporate into the application screens that allow working with information of an SAP ERP materials, that is, products, in our application. In addition, to create sales orders and send them to SAP ERP. For that, we need to use the materials and sales orders BAPIs, not only by querying information, but also by modifying it or creating new data. So, the question that arises is as follows. How do we import those BAPIs into Genexus in order to use their methods? This is achieved by going to the Tools menu and selecting Application Integration, SAP BAPI Import. From here, and after entering the data of the SAP ERP to which we want to connect, an explorer of the BAPIs and their methods will open. There we select the BAPIs and methods we're interested in. Lastly, they'll be imported as external Genexus objects.